Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine in your houses. I am also fine, students. And this today, no, today's date 17, 17 6 2021. Okay. So here that journal entries, isn't it? We are learning that book of primary. Okay, preparing journal entries. The seventh problem we are going to see. Okay, the seventh problem. Yesterday we have seen the illustration. Okay, we will see the amount is there. I have folded the book. Okay, that's why you cannot see that amount. Manohar started business with cash, purchased furniture for cash, bought goods for cash, bought goods from Kamalesh on credit, sold goods for cash, sold goods to Hari on credit, paid Kamalesh, paid rent, received from Hari, withdrew cash for personal use. Here we have to enter these transactions in the journal of Manohar. First we should write the question number, then the heading. Okay. The question number is 7. The heading is in the books of Manohar. We have to write journal entries. One page is enough. So 5 column. One amount column, 2 amount column. Then this is LF. This is date. Okay. We'll write date, particulars, LF, ledger folio, debit, credit. Then here we should write the rupees symbol. Okay. Then first one, Manohar started business with cash. Two accounts involved. One is cash, the other is Manohar's capital. So cash, first we will write the date, isn't it? First the year, 2018. Then March 1. Okay, so entry cash account debtor to Manohar's capital. 2 we have to leave little space. Okay, to Manohar capital account. Bracket. Manohar started business. That is narration. Manohar started business. You will have more space in the particulars column. Okay. Then amount 60,000. Here is right side you have to start. Here you should leave little space. Okay. Then draw one line. Then second transaction, purchased furniture for cash. So the two accounts involved are furniture one, another one cash. So furniture that is coming in. So furniture account debtor, date 2. That is coming in. What is going out? Cash. So furniture account debtor to cash account. Bracket purchased furniture. We can write fully also. Purchased furniture for cash. Amount 10,000. Okay, one line. Then the next page we will use. Okay. Date, particulars, LF, debit, credit rupees. Third one, bought goods for cash. So here bought goods means purchases. I told you, isn't it? Bought goods means purchases. Then for cash. So cash real account, here this one nominal account. That is the expense purchases. So we should debit goods coming in. Okay, purchases account that are to cash. Cash is going out. Okay, write that narration. Bought goods for cash. $25,000. Okay, draw one line. Then next number 6, date 6. Bought goods from Kamalesh on credit. So credit we are purchasing. On credit we are purchasing. So purchases debit. Okay, goods coming in or it is an expense. So purchases account that are, we are not paying cash, but from Kamalesh we are purchasing. So personal account, he is the giver. So to Kamalesh account. Then write the narration. Bought goods from Kamalesh. Or bought goods on credit. Or everything we can write. Bought goods from Kamalesh on credit. Fully we can write. 15,000. Okay, draw one line. Then after 6, 8. Eighth transaction, sold goods for cash. So sold goods for cash. So here cash account and sold goods means we should write as sales. Okay, so sold goods for cash. So cash coming inside. Cash account debtor. Goods going out. That one sales or it is an income. So sales account. Sold goods for cash. Amount 28,000. Okay. Then after 8, 10. What is 10? Sold goods to Hari on credit. Sold goods to Hari on credit. So here we are not receiving cash, but the receiver is whom? Hari. To Hari only we are selling. So he is the receiver. For person's name, we should write apostrophe S account. Because here ends with S, Kamalesh. Simply you can put the apostrophe, that's all. Hari's account debtor to sales account. Narration, sold goods to Hari. $10,000. Okay, next date 14. There, paid Kamalesh. We have paid Kamalesh. Paid Kamalesh 12,000 only we have paid. Already 15,000 we need to pay, but we are paying only 12,000. So here Kamalesh is the receiver. Okay, so we should debit. Kamalesh account debtor to what is going outside? Cash. Paid Kamalesh. $12,000. Then next one 80. Okay, paid rent. Here we pay rent. So rent is an expense. We should debit. Rent account debtor. Cash is going out to cash account. Narration rent paid. 500. See 5 where I am writing. Okay, just below this 0. After 2. Okay, then after 18, 25. Received from Hari. So we are receiving from Hari. Okay, Hari has to give 10,000, but we receive 8,000 only. So what is coming in? Cash account debtor. And who is the giver? Hari. Hari's account. Received from Hari. $8,000. 8 just below that 2. Okay. Then 28. Withdrew cash for personal use. Okay, withdrew cash for personal use. Here, when the person withdrew cash for personal use, that is called drawings. Drawings account debtor to from the business. What is going outside? Cash. Withdrew for personal use. $4,000. Okay, all entries solved. Now we will see 8th exercise. Okay, 8th one also we will do. That one in the books of Sasi Kumar. Journal entries. Okay, now first one we should write the heading. Okay, date, particulars, LF, debit, credit, rupee symbol. Okay, first one, commenced business with goods. So with goods he is introducing that starting the business. Okay, we can write it as either purchases or stock. Okay, first we will write the date 2017 October 1. Okay, what is coming inside? Stock, or we can write purchases. Account debtor to his capital, isn't it? Sasi Kumar's capital. Capital account. Okay, commenced business with goods. Goods. 40,000. We'll draw one line. Then next one 3. Cash introduced in the business. This also cash introduced by the owner, isn't it? So cash account debtor to Sasikumar's capital account. In short, I am writing, but you should write fully. Okay, Sasikumar's capital account 60,000. The narration, cash introduced in the business or cash introduced. Okay, then next date 4. Purchased goods from Arul on credit. So purchases always debit. Okay, you should know. No, purchases. When we purchase, it is debit only, since it is an expense or the goods coming inside. Okay. Then credit, no. So we should write the giver. Arul to Arul's account. Purchased from Arul. Okay. 70,000. Then 6. Returned goods to Arul. Okay, if we purchase and we are returning, so here Arul account should be debited. Arul's account debtor to cash. Sorry, we return goods, isn't it? So purchase the returns. Purchase returns account. Okay. Returned goods to Arul. Amount 10,000. Okay, the next date 10. Paid cash to Arul on account. Okay, so we are paying cash to Arul. So Arul is the receiver. Okay, Arul's account debtor to cash account. Okay, paid cash to Arul. Paid cash. Okay, 60,000. From 70 we have returned 10,000 goods. So the remaining 60,000. Okay. The next date 15. Sold goods to Chandar on credit. So Chandar is receiving. So Chandar's account debtor to sold goods means sales. Sold goods to Chandar. Sold goods on credit we can write. Okay. 30,000. Next date 18. Okay. Chandar returned goods worth 6,000. Okay. So Chandar is returning. This one sales returns. So sales we have credited. Sales returns must be debited. Sales returns account debtor to Chandar returned goods. Sales returns account debtor. Who is the sender? Giver Chandar. Chandar's account. Bracket. Goods returned by Chandar. goods returned 6,000. Travel. Then after 1820, received cash from Chandar in full settlement. Okay, so we are receiving cash. Actually, we have sold goods for 30,000 to Chandar. Okay, he has returned goods 6,000. So remaining 24,000 is there. In full settlement means the remaining 1,000 we are giving as discount. Okay, discount allowed. So here it is the joint entry. Okay, compound entry. Cash account debtor. The discount we are giving is called discount allowed account. Discount allowed account debtor, because it is a loss for us. Okay, discount allowed account debtor to Chandar account. Actually, in Chandar's account, 24,000 is there. Okay, so we are receiving only 23,000. The remaining 1,000 is the discount allowed. Okay, so received cash from Chandar. Cash received from Chandar. Paid salaries through ECS 25. Salaries paid means it is salaries must be debited because it is nominal account. It is an expense. Okay. Then through ECS means who is the giver? Now, we are not paying cash but the bank, to bank account. Okay. Paid salaries. Salaries 2,000. Okay. Then the last one, 30. Sasi Kumar took for personal use goods worth. So he is not taking cash, goods he is taking. That means it is, we should credit the purchases. What should be debited? We know for personal use we have to debit drawings account. Drawings account debtor to cash. Sorry, purchases account or stock account also we can write. Okay. Took goods for personal use. Okay, 10,000. That's all. We should close the journal entries. Okay. So we have completed here 2 problems. These 2 problems you do and check. Okay, students. Thank you very much.